get started here. Opening statement from Coach Caldwell. Marshall wraps up outright Sun Belt Conference Championship. Second time in program history with 22 wins as well. 4 players with 17 points. Coach, opening statement.
Fun day, really fun day. I was really, really happy they got to enjoy that moment. Thanks to everyone who pulled it off. A lot of the times when you win the regular season, you don't get that moment. And I'm really, really happy that they got to have that moment. They got to cut down a net. They got confetti. They've been asking for confetti for a long time. So they got to celebrate it. They got the championship feel, which is rare. And they've earned it. They deserved it. I'm proud of them. I hope they remember this day for as long as they live, and I think they will. And they put a lot of hard work in to get here.
How do you keep the focus now on the next step?
Yeah, that's hard. It's really, really hard. It's really easy to win games like this and then drop your next one. I've been guilty of doing that in the past. You win a big game, you get a little too high, and you drop one going into the tournament. I think it's going to be senior day, and so I think our 2 seniors are still going to want to be really locked in, focused, going to want to finish this. But we're going to have our work cut out for us tomorrow afternoon in practice.
56 points in the paint. You don't expect that?
No. It was really good to have Mo back. I know she didn't score, but it was just so good to have her back, and she looked good. She helped us inside, and so we did a better job of reading the zone and taking what they gave us, and they were giving us the block, and so that's what we did.
She made 2 great passes.
Yeah, block shots, got rebounds. She can guard any position, so just having her out there, we weren't expecting a lot out of her. You're out for 6 weeks, and then you're thrown back into it, but she looked pretty good.
Feels nice to play from in front, doesn't it?
We won 4 quarters.
That's right.
Yes, I was looking at that. We talked about that. We did not practice on Sunday, but our group chat was pretty live about what we needed to do since we only had 1 day prep, and they actually said they needed to do a better job of being consistent for 4 quarters, and so they did that. I think that's maybe the first time since October we've done that. November since we've done that, so that was good.
Usually in a victory, you find something that you're not happy with. Are we there? Are you completely happy?
Oh, no. No.
Okay.
I thought we scrambled horrendously on defense. I think our defense was still really, really bad. Took some rush shots, way too many turnovers. I mean, there's a lot. I didn't really like the way we played. I'm trying to evolve as a coach. I'm letting them enjoy that. We'll talk about that tomorrow afternoon.
Tell us what kind of a win this was. Not too many teams, like you said, get to celebrate like that, and so many stayed afterwards. And this can be such a program-building moment
Yeah.
for the next who knows how long.
Absolutely, and hats off to the players that are here that did that, that created that moment, and that put the hard work in, and that were resilient, and that believed in it and trusted in it, even though they weren't necessarily recruited into this or to play for me. They just found a way to get it done, and that's what makes this team so special, and they're going to remain special. There's never going to be a team quite like them. There's never going to be a team of 13 people that just got a new coach thrust upon them and put this different style of play and hard practices in, that just embrace it and went for it and did it wonderfully. And so, again, tonight was special. I won't forget it, but more importantly, I hope that they get to enjoy it.
Some are needing tips on how to cut the net.
Oh, yeah, that was great. That was great. But, that's one thing that has been really, really special. As a coach, you try not to get caught up in it. You try to stay focused. But there has been a buzz, right? There's been a buzz in our program, but there's been a buzz around. You walk in the building, let's get it done today, Coach. This is a special day. Community members, fans, people that just are working the game, that really wanted to get it done. And how many people in this program talked about they'd never won a championship, and how many they had lost, or what age they were the last time they had seen victory, and when they couldn't really quite figure out how to cut the net down. I thought that was pretty perfect. So we're always teaching, we're always coaching.
4 with 17 points. You probably couldn't have drawn up better balance than that.
No, and again, we're a really deep team, and when you have 4 people that can give you 17, not a lot of coaches have that. So again, it makes my job pretty easy.
Crowd made it pretty special too. Big crowd tonight for you guys.
big loud crowd, right? Like it's one thing to have people in the seats, but to have them be so loud for every single made three, every single steal, just to be able to do that in front of that many people that care and that many people that stayed around after and watched and wanted pictures and wanted autographs. That's what I want for the young women in my program. I want them to be role models. I want them to give autographs. I want them to be treated like a big fish in a small pond. And that's what Huntington's able to do, right? That's what West Virginia is able to do, is to value them. And I think that's really special. It's one reason why I wanted to be here.
Aisling's laid up right at the buzzer. At the end of the first half, you could just see their players talking to each other and rousing at each other, and you just see the steam out of them. How big was that?
It was big. It was a pretty play. I don't even think we took one bounce. It was a pretty play, good momentum going into the half. And so we talked about it at halftime and said we needed more of that.
Any benefits to from this year outside the immediate area, like the building in the city of Huntington? Farther away, student interest, athlete interest, anything?
Any benefits as in?
Benefits to the team longer run, like next year or the year after?
I mean, I just think we're just building. We're just building our building our program, establishing who we are, what direction we're going to go in.
Are people beginning to feel that when you talk to external sources?
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting more media coverage. We're getting more interest when we're announced on ESPN Plus. I think we do a pretty good job of taking the other team's announcers and getting them to root for us a little bit. And that's just little things we like to be about, right? We like to steal the other team's student section and get them to cheer for us, and all little goals we have within the game.
Anything further for Coach? Got a couple of exciting players
Thank
that we
you.
can hear outside.
All right, any questions for two of our players following their big win today?
Just initial thoughts. Yeah, after all the excitement of taking the nets down, what's going through your mind right now?
I would just say, like, it's just kind of like our hard work has paid off, and this is kind of like a token of that. It's just like all the early mornings in the preseason, being here the whole summer, it just makes it all worth it. So that's kind of my initial thoughts on it. It's special. I don't think I'll really be able to like comprehend that until maybe after I'm done. But yeah, definitely know I'm grateful in the moment for it, and yeah, I'm thankful we could get it done.
Yeah, I think that it's great, you know, it's a great feeling, but, you know, we still have more games to play and everything, but it was nice to see all my teammates and coaches happy and, you know, see the crowd that we had today and, you know, us being able to give as well as receive and everything, so it was just a great day.
Was it everything you imagined it would be the moment?
Oh, I would say so, yeah, to some degree. Obviously, can't really prepare yourself for those moments because you never know how people react and stuff. But just like Bree said, the support we have behind us, whether that be fans, coaching staff, each other, just really special. And I feel like not everywhere gets that kind of love and attention. So I'm grateful for the Marshall community and for the people within our program.
What do you need to do now to stay focused? You still have business to attend to. You've got a game coming up. You've got the tournament. You know, how do you move forward and put this one behind you so you can take care of that business?
I believe that we can't be satisfied, you know, we have the, you know, conference championship, but we want more, you know, so we have to, you know, keep our heads down and, you know, keep working and prepare, you know, for future games to come.
Is this a game when you walked in, everyone looked at each other and says, we're not losing tonight, or it's not going to happen? And from the jump, it was pretty obvious you were taking this one tonight.
Yeah, it's actually funny you say that because I mentioned that in the locker room. It's like, I think Bree was in there. I was like, there's no way we lose tonight. So, and there was a way we could have lost, but just having that chip on our shoulder and knowing what was at stake, we had something on the line to play for. And I just think we have a competitive group. So when something's on the line, I feel like we're going to deliver.
Do you feel that chip has been there all year? The preseason picked ninth, and here you are, conference champs.
We had our ups and downs. The start of the season, we started off slow. We started off slow, trying to figure out, you know, everything. So it was hard to see the end goal. Like, it was hard to see the end, especially with the new system and new teammates and everything. But, you know, gradually, when we started conference and when we just kept going, I think it started to become more visible. So we just kept at it. We're here now.
Was there a point in the season where you felt like, because early in the year, like you said, you had some ups and downs, was there a point in the year where you just said, I think we got it now, it's starting to click?
I would say like the Florida game is what sticks out to me, just because we had lost a few that we probably shouldn't have lost, and then we knew we had a big opportunity and a big challenge ahead of us, and I think that was the game where I really saw it all come together. Then after that, I don't know how many we lost, but we didn't lose too many after that so far. So I would say Florida, but also there's a lot of things that led up to that moment.
Was the 9 seed a motivator to you and for you during the season? We're gonna show that we're better than that.
I would say internally for me, for sure, just because I knew what we had in that locker room and I knew the coaching staff we had, so I thought we could always finish better than that, but I won't say I gave it much attention, like not publicly or anything, but I knew, we had the team to do better than 9th, and I'm glad, we could show that, but like Bree said, we're not done yet. We still have another one we really want, so.
Thank you all.
Thanks.
Thank you.